Paratnam, and I'll be taking you through the breaking news bulletin this hour. Our top focus, the scuffle between the wrestlers and the police that broke out last night. Amid the wrestlers' protest against WFI boss Brij Bhushan, high drama unfolded in the national capital late Wednesday night. Several politicians belonging to the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress were detained by the Delhi police after a late-night scuffle broke out between the protesting wrestlers and cops. Now, what was the point of contention? These were folding beds. Dipender Huda later tweeted saying that the police took him to Vasant Vihar police station. Similarly, Delhi Commission for Women Chief Swati Maliwal was apprehended by the police when she tried to meet the protesters after the midnight brawl. AAP leader Somnath Bharati, who according to the Delhi police brought folding cots to the protest site, quote-unquote, without permission, was also detained. Meanwhile, wrestlers will file additional affidavits before the Supreme Court, alleging a delay in probe by the investigation agency.
भाई सारे भाइयों ने राम राम। भाई हम तीनों बिल्कुल ठीक हैं। एक दो बड़का चोट लगी है, वो भी ठीक है। पूरी दिल्ली में पुलिस प्रशासन पूरा चारों तरफ से दिल्ली घेर ली है। भाई तो आप सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा मैं, जो भी पुलिस के साथ, प्रशासन के साथ, किसी के साथ हमने बदतमीजी नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि ये लोग चाहे कि हमारा धरना के ऊपर खराब हो। आप लोग किसी के साथ जोर जबरदस्ती नहीं करनी है, क्योंकि दिल्ली में आते ही ये डिटेन कर रहे हैं। आप जहाँ पे भी आपको रोके उधर ही बैठ जाओ आप लोग। तो आपसे सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि किसी के साथ जबरदस्ती ना करें, ना बैरिकेड कूदने की कोशिश करें। सुबह 6 बजे के बाद आप यहाँ आओगे। ये पुलिस प्रशासन ने बोला कि रात को यहाँ कोई नहीं आ सकता, तो सभी को डिटेन कर रहे हैं। आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है, झगड़ा किसी के साथ भी नहीं करना है, धैर्य से काम लेना है, क्योंकि ये हमें मुद्दे से भटकाना चाह रहे हैं, तो हमें मुद्दे से नहीं भटकना है।
स्पष्ट रूप से कहा, स्पष्ट रूप से सबको कहा, मैं केवल एक आदमी जाना चाहता था, अपनी बेटियों का हालचाल पूछ के उनको हौसला देकर और सबसे शांति प्रिय रूप से रहने की अपील करके मैं आना चाहता था। मैंने केवल 5 मिनट का समय मांगा है कि मैं एक अकेला, इन्होंने कहा धारा 144 है, बिल्कुल मैं सम्मान करता हूँ, मैं संवैधानिक पद पे, मैं एक सांसद हूँ देश का। मैंने कहा कि मैं अपनी सिक्योरिटी भी छोड़ के चला जाऊंगा, मैं अकेला आदमी जाऊंगा।
अंदर से फोन आया था,
अंदर से सब जो अंदर हुआ है वो तो सब दिख रहा है। फोन क्या सारे बच्ची अपील कर रही है, अंदर से सोशल मीडिया पे दिख रहा है। हमें फोन की जरूरत नहीं है। ये जो हुआ है ये अच्छा नहीं हुआ है। जब रक्षक भक्षक बन जाएं तो किससे हम न्याय की उम्मीद रखें?
It is very unfortunate, and I think it is very clear that the Delhi police is taking all illegal measures to protect Brij Bhushan Singh, which is completely wrong. And these girls, the wrestlers, they are Olympian medal winners. They are the pride of this country. They have been reduced to some kind of terrorists who are made to sit alone, and even the Delhi Commission for Women Chief cannot go and interact with them. I think it's a matter of great shame for Delhi police.
My colleague Anshul Singh has been tracking all the latest developments. He's joining us right now on this broadcast. Very good morning to you, Anshul. Now the scuffle over the beds broke out because those mattresses got wet after those Delhi rains that everyone's been talking about. Folding beds were brought. Seems to be the main point of contention. Wrestlers saying there was one official who misbehaved. Subsequently, police has issued a statement. Take us through all those developments.
So yes, this scuffle broke out late last night when the wrestlers had actually requested for a few beds since it was raining in the national capital, and there was a bit of waterlogging that happened at Jantar Mantar, but since there was not the requisite permissions were not taken from the Delhi police did not allow those beds to come in, and hence the scuffle had broken out, in which 2 wrestlers, what we have been told, have been injured and they have been admitted to the RMS hospital in the national capital. On the other hand, Bajrang Punia and the wrestlers had asked for support from the supporters, and they have asked them to gather out here at Jantar Mantar. Currently, I am standing at Jantar Mantar, where if I could show you the supporters of Bajrang Punia and the wrestlers have slowly started gathering over here at this point in time. But yes, they are not being allowed to go inside the protest site because the Delhi police says that yet again the requisite permissions have not been taken. I'll just try and speak to a few of them. सर, आप लोग रेस्टलर्स के सपोर्ट में यहाँ पर आए, आपको अंदर नहीं जाने दिया जा रहा, क्या कह रही है पुलिस आपको?
एक्चुअली कल जैसे ही न्यूज़ में देखा कि हमारे खिलाड़ियों के साथ झगड़ा हुआ है, तो हमें पता चला, तो न्यूज़ देखते ही हम बहादुरगढ़ से निकले। तो जैसे ही यहाँ पहुंचे हमने बात करने की कोशिश की कि भाई हम खिलाड़ियों से मिलना चाहते हैं। मैं काउंसलर हूँ वार्ड 13 से बहादुरगढ़ से। तो उन्होंने मना कर दिया, दे डिनाइड। तो बहस करने लगे। द बिहेवियर वाज नॉट गुड। उनका बिहेवियर ऐसा था जैसे तो हम इस देश के नागरिक ही नहीं है। किस तरीके से इन्होंने बात की और इन्होंने क्या किया, हम सबको पकड़ के सीधा मंदिर मार्ग के थाने में ले जाके रात को वहाँ पे डिटेन कर दिया।
अच्छा, आप कल रात से आए?
कल रात से हम थाने में हैं और अभी इन्होंने हमें छोड़ा है।
So you see, these people have gathered over here since last night itself, and they have not been allowed to get inside the Jantar Mantar where the protest is happening at this point in time, because the Delhi police yet again says that the requisite permissions have not been taken from them, and hence people would not be allowed. In fact, this entire road has been barricaded. This road leads to Jantar Mantar where the protest site is at this point in time, and this entire road has been barricaded. Heavy deployment of police has been made on both the gates of the protest site, making sure that no one is allowed to go anywhere near the protest site. And this is something that the wrestlers have not taken in the right tone, and hence this entire controversy is going to be blown out of proportion today, because more and more people will start gathering over here in the next few hours. What we have been told is that student organizations like the SFI will also start gathering over here just to make sure that they go and lend their support to the wrestlers who have been protesting over here for the last 12 days now. So yes, it remains to be seen how does the Delhi police make sure that the law and order situation remains under control. On the other hand, the protesters and the supporters are in no mood to back down anytime soon, and they are going to carry on with their protest. Even if they are not allowed to go inside, they are going to sit on the roads and carry on with this dharna, lending their support to the wrestlers who have been protesting over the last 12 days now. Shilpa.
Anshul, let me tell our viewers, those visuals there on the right side of your screen, those are of the scuffle that broke out last night between the wrestlers and the police. Anshul, we can even see a sort of physical altercation between the wrestlers and the police. Now, the wrestlers saying, we didn't win medals for India for this day to come. Vinesh Phogat even asked, where were the women police officers? I do see a few on the screen. Perhaps they arrived on the scene later. Again, Swati Maliwal saying the Delhi police behaved out of hand. So many questions being raised against the Delhi police. First and foremost being, why has Brij Bhushan not been arrested when there's a POCSO charge, but a scuffle over folding beds?
Well, definitely, if you see this entire case, the manner in which this investigation is going, although the FIR has been registered under the sections of POCSO, but yes, if you see the section of rape has not been included, which means it is up to the prerogative of the investigating officer if he deems necessary that an urgent arrest is necessary or not. Today, this case is also going to come up in the Supreme Court, where the wrestlers have put in an affidavit in which they are saying that the violence that happened last night, they are going to speak on that as well, and also they are complaining to the Supreme Court that the investigation is not going in the right manner. But if you see, this entire politics is breaking out at this point in time. Aam Aadmi Party has called for a...
Anshul, I believe Vinesh Phogat is speaking right now. Let's cut across to that. Let's listen in.